Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Grade 11, subject Pakistan Studies, is law number 2.1.1 and 2.1.2. At the end of this lecture, it is expected that the student will be able to define the term constitution and describe the importance of a constitution for a state. Dear students, in this lecture, we will discuss the term constitution and the importance of constitution for a state. So, first of all, we will define the term constitution. So, let's start. Dear students, a constitution is a set of rules that guides how a country, state, or other political organization works. The constitution may tell what the branches of the government are, what powers they have, and how they work. It may also state the rights of the citizen. Or in a simple words, we can say a constitution is a written instrument embodying the rules of a political or a social organizations. Dear students, a constitution is a collection of rules, we can say, regulations, and principles which set out how a state will be governed. It forms the frameworks for all decisions made by every government officials and particularly the legislation. Legislation means the law-making body. Executive, the president, prime minister and ministers, and the court. It also set out the right of everyone which must be respected by the state and therefore established the relationship between the government and the people. So, dear students, now we will discuss the importance of a constitution for a state. Why constitution is an important for a state. Dear students, constitution is important because it protects the individual rights and freedoms. Secondly, it is the constitution that established the fundamental principles to govern state. It is the constitution that explain rules to govern the state, that how a state should govern and what are the duties of the government. And constitution also limit the powers of government. It also established a system of check and balance. Dear students, it is the constitution that protect the right of every citizen and it limit the government power. If suppose if there would be no constitution, it might be possible that government will cross their limit, and it is the constitution that limit the powers of government and establish check and balance. So the unity, stability, and prosperity of the country depends largely on the constitution. So, if there is a strong constitution in a country, it will ensure unity in your country, stability in your country, and prosperity of the country. So, it is the constitution that ensure unity, stability, and prosperity in the country. Because the unity, stability, and prosperity of the country depend largely on the constitution. Dear students, constitution also makes the government accountable to its citizens also. We can see our constitution is important because it ensures that Those who make decisions on behalf of the public fairly represent public opinion. It also set out the way in which those who exercise power may be held accountable to people they serve, and it set out whether the government power end by the granting individuals specific rights and freedom. These rights help to assure the protection and promotion of human dignity, equality, and liberty. Constitution may provide for the division of power between the central government and the regions. So, dear students, it's all about the constitution and the importance of a constitution for a state. Home task, dear students, please note down what is the difference between an ordinary law and constitution.